Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Millie Marz back at it again. Local artist out of Greensboro, North Carolina. It's your boy Millie Marz, and you're watching Marz Nation. What's good? So what I got going on today is I did an illustration, and I had a group of people, my Martians. I had them come through to came back to Mars, and was like, yo, I asked the people. I was like, yo, Martians, what should I draw? I'm having a break for it. I don't know what to do. So they came through with a lot of different comments about what to draw, who to draw, or how to draw it. Shout out to my homeboy Derek, images by him. He came up with the concept of, it was dope. Like, show us, it's kind of like showing that everything that, you know, kind of like you think is everything's good, but it might be is actually bad. It was the concept. I'm gonna have to put it up on there somewhere. Or matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. His idea was to the disasters. It's a better word, but his idea was too good to be true. Maybe an illustration showing someone desires turning into failures. I believe that's really, really dope. But I feel like I need to think more about that because I didn't know how to draw that, and I really wanted to. I really, really wanted to, but I didn't know how to draw that. So I went with the next one. That was another really good one was was it? This was his name, Cinemax. His Cinemax. His idea was Grim Reaper as a shinobi or the planet as a character. The one that I went with was _killer_capital. _killer_capital. He said capturing emotion in an illustration, whether it's a portrait, a body, or a body part manipulated. Whatever it means to you. I feel this might get you out of your comfort zone. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you the illustration that I was working on, and _killer_capital, you get this illustration. So grab your pen, your pencil, your tablet, and your stylus, and let's get into it. Let's go, Marz Nation. Alright, so of course I drew a woman. I feel like drawing women is, drawing men is cool. I like you can draw men too, but I feel like drawing women that have more curves, I feel like they have way more features than a man when it comes to drawing, and it's easier. It feels, I feel it more when I draw a woman than when I draw a man. But this one, I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it, how I was going to draw it, so I decided to just do one where it's just like shoulder, face, and shoulders. That's about it. Of course, I use a symmetrical tool where it keeps everything in line. So everything I did on one side was going to happen on the other side. So I feel like it was cool with like that. And of course, you see me right now doing what I'm doing. I'm using blue lines. Well, start off with red for my sketch. And then when I know exactly what I'm doing, I go in with the blue lines. This is a little different for me too, because usually I draw characters with like not a lot going on in their eyes. I usually draw like a little dot here and there, and just keep moving, and you know, just simple as that. I actually drew the white. I'm actually planning on drawing the whites in this person's eyes, and just just push the boundaries, just to do something that I normally don't do. And I'll go ahead and drop some like dope ass earrings on her. Yeah, make sure she's nice and sweet, looking good. And I was trying to figure out the emotion that I'm going for. I'm not going to tell you exactly the emotion I'm going for. I want you guys as the audience to actually comment below and tell me what you think the emotion should be. Because basically I'm doing this because you guys helped me out. And I want you guys to tell me what kind of emotion do you feel like this person is emitting through my illustration. Had to make sure I got made the hairs on the forehead just right, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't really like baby hairs too much. I don't like baby hairs. I feel like I don't know. It gives me that Love and Hip Hop City Girl vibe, and contrary to belief, I love watching Love and Hip Hop, but I just don't like the whole baby hair thing. Just let it go. Make sure her lips are nice and voluptuous. You know, let you know. I was gonna do it closed, but I feel like having the mouth slightly open was good. You know, almost as if either she's breathing, or maybe she's like exhaling, or maybe she's about getting ready to say something. You know, but I would really want to capture the either she's frustrated, or she's eager, or she's going through something. Is like, and I want her. Mainly, what I really want to do is have her eyes really like be piercing. I mean, I want her to really look at the like you as the viewer. I want her to feel like she's looking at you, and I feel like I want her to look when you're looking at her. I want to look like she's telling you something, you know. And I want the audience, or you, or the the client, or whatever like that, to translate it in the way you would translate it. Like, what does this look mean to you, you know? And right now I'm using the third color, this hot pink, to go around the layer, so I can be able to go to my color, my grayscale. So what you do, get one solid line to go around the whole illustration. The whole illustration. This will speed up your creativity when you're doing illustrations like this. If you're drawing on your phone, if you're using Sketchbook Pro, I'm sorry, I'm also using Sketchbook Pro. I didn't even say that. If you're using Sketchbook Pro, Autodesk Sketchbook Pro, and you're using it on your phone, it will the lasso the magic wand tool does not work. If you use the lasso tool, if you're good with it, you have to go around your illustration by hand. But if you're doing it with on the phone, you can't use magic wand. It's only on the desktop and tablet. All right, cool. All right, so after I did my grayscale, I got everything done. Bow, bow, bow. But I'm using hot pink for the the background. But it's all good. Grayscale can be gray, but also you can be whatever color you want. Whatever color is comfortable for you, that is when it's okay. Okay. All right. So right now I'm going to be adding my shadows. I'm going to get the right adjustment for this. See, that's another thing too. It happens to all of us. I will mess up and put something on the wrong layer or the wrong thing. Then I go back. Just make sure you catch it before you go any further. Because if you don't, it's gonna suck. It's gonna really, really suck. And this is like one of the funnest parts for me. It's just like throwing down different shades. And it ain't gotta be pretty, ain't gotta be stylized and like that. It just me just going in and just throwing stuff everywhere. Also, make sure click on that bottom layer where you have just one solid color. Click on that, so whenever you're drawing or doing any other for your shading, make sure you keep that magic wand. Click it on the bottom layer with the one solid color. Hit it on top of that. It'll keep everything bordered inside, so it doesn't matter if you go left, right, up and down, go crazy, go wild. It'll keep everything all in one spot. That's what you want to do. See, it's good to watch the videos on how you did things, so you can know what to cut and what not to cut. There's a lot of parts of the video where I'm just not doing nothing. Just I think when I left my table, I left and go do some stuff, and I forgot it's like right there recording. Okay. Now this part, of course, I'm taking my eraser tool, my customized eraser tool at that, and I'm going through and sharpening up my grayscale, my shadows. I'm sharpening up my shadows so that it can look more clean. This is like my second to most favorite part of doing the illustrations, cleaning up my shadows and making them look sharp and crispy. Also too, I kind of like it when it's like a little sketchy like that too. I feel like everyone's work is always so clean, but it's okay. I feel like it's okay to show the mess, the chaos within you doing your illustrations. I like that too. And apparently you guys like it too, because you guys are following me. You loving what I do, and I appreciate that. Love y'all. What keeps popping up? A bunch of dookie popping up on the screen. Oh, hair. So whenever I do shading for hair, I usually, like when I do my shadows, I'll just mark it all up in there, and I don't make sure I don't go all the way I don't go all the way towards the edges. I give it like at least a little bit of room away from the edges to show you the difference. And then I take my eraser tool and go in and just like not more sketch, but like just go in, come in and out, in and out, in and out for when you have curly hair, because I feel like it looks better when you're going in and out, in and out. It gives you that more of it's a fro or it's a curl kind of look. I feel like doing that. I feel like doing hair like afros or people with curly hair is very, very easy. I feel like it's very, very easy and it's simple to do. When you have straight hair, you got to like got to show a few lines here and there, or show where it starts, where it begins. But with the afro, I feel like it's very easy. Right now I'm doing these earrings. Yeah. I appreciate the insight too, with everybody telling me what's up. I feel like I really feel like I do need to upgrade or level up my work each year. Like it's also too, I don't feel like I am the best, so I feel like there's always room to grow. I feel like when your glass is full, you allow yourself to not evolve. I feel like when you feel like you know everything or what's going on, I feel like you become stagnant. You're not going to move forward, left or right or whatever like that. Always grow. Okay. And what I did here, I went ahead and added another layer over the blue lines that I have and made it black. I'm fixing that right there. And what I did with the lines when I was creating the sketch, I kept it. And right now I'm messing with the colors of that, because like I said before, I really want to keep that sketch look. So that's what I'm adding right now. And I feel like, oh God, it looks so dope. It looks amazing around those eyes too. I love how it looks around inside the eyes, inside and outside the eyes. That wind, that wind is strong. I don't know what I want to do with this, the right side of her face. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have it look like she's crying or not, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just have it set up to where like she's got into a fight and she's like looking a little messed up a little bit, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to add this tear, this little crying thing, just to see if I like it or not. If I don't, I'll keep. If I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. If I like it, I'll keep it. Or if anything, let me know in the comments below if you think I should put the tear on there or take it off. Also, this illustration will be for sale, so let me know which one you like more, one with the tear or one without. But it's just beginning. I'm just getting started, so get ready. I feel like it's really coming together too. That's good. I'm gonna add these little highlights inside the eyes. I feel like with this whole illustration, these eyes is gonna the eyes is really gonna be the main focus of this whole thing. It's really what's gonna bring everything together. So that's see me the line, see the proportion lines, it's off. So when I did on one spot, it's on the eyebrow. You gotta make sure you put it right exactly where it needs to be, or else it will be all wrong. Okay, I add the little highlight inside of her eyes to make it pop. Now already with that little gesture right there, it looks like it's already capturing your attention. Now it looks like it's glossy already because of that one little move I put inside her eye. Now I'm using the glow brush, putting that inside there. So when you use the glow brush, you do one stroke, it's cool. But if you keep drawing a circle inside of that stroke you did, it'll create a white fluffy look, or whatever color you choose. It'll create say I got the blue. It'll be a blue fluffy look, but when you keep marking inside, it'll turn white on the inside to give you that like glow. And that's what I did with her eyes. Dope. All right, now I'm adding some shadow to give her a more of an edgier, darker look. And with that, I'm going to use the eraser tool and use it on her earrings. And of course, I'm probably gonna go around her hair and everything too, or around her jawline and stuff too. Let's see. Tell you, this is the best way to edit. As you go. I was like, dang, why is it not doing what I want to do? Okay. All right, now I'm taking the erase tool again and using it around the edges of the hair. Because what I'm thinking about doing is kind of like make it look like lights shining behind her, but also I'm gonna fix it to where I'm gonna fix it to where it also looks like light is shining in front of her as well too. So yeah, and it's okay to move your your illustration all over the place as you see me doing right now. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, you know. I also remember to draw on paper every now and then, because you probably catch yourself doing this to your screen with your fingers, to your paper, and you realize that you can't do that because it's paper. So drawing on paper helps your eyes adjust to what you need to adjust to without you actually having to, it being digital. How am I gonna say this? Let me say this right. You drawing on paper lets your eyes know that you don't have to always adjust the screen to make it look just right. You can just do just by looking. That helps you out a lot too. So I'm using the eraser tool to erase around the ears of the darkness. Erase it around the ears, a little bit around the eyes, or whatever I have to do. Wife's in the background acting a fool, trying to distract me. Not using the jawline. This actually turned out really, really well. I don't think I've drawn an illustration like this in a long, long time. Y'all done started something. I really want to clean up these earrings though. Okay, so I'm gonna make another layer with the shading to make, as you see, I doubled it up and made it really, 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 really dark. And what I'm gonna do is take the eraser tool, but I'm gonna look for my other eraser tool. It's like to where it's more like a soft. It's on softer, so it doesn't eliminate everything all at once. So it gives it more of like a soft. So when you're using your soft eraser and you're going around the lines and stuff like that, it gives it more of a I guess what was I trying to say? I guess it makes you feel more. It feels more smoother. You see how below her, around her neck area, that was more like an arrow. When you're using your soft eraser tool, it gives it that flow to where it makes it feel more realistic. And if you all know the better term of what I'm trying to say, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm still new at teaching, teaching or explaining artwork. Usually I just draw it and show people and they like it. I'm like, cool, and that's it. But I'm trying to do my best. Trying to do my best. Okay. And look at that with the layers. All right. And I cleaned up the little. Yeah, I didn't want to keep the tier, so I got rid of it. If anything, I used the eraser tool to like chop it up a little bit, make it look like she went through something. And this background, I definitely went online and found a background because I did not feel like drawing a whole background right now. So I took that and I put in the background and I made it blurry to create that effect too, to create that optical effect. And right now you see me adding a little bit of I took an airbrush and used that to create some highlights to show light and show like maybe like light showing that what am I saying? I took my airbrush and used it on her forehead, cheeks, maybe a little bit of the nose and chin, around the collarbone area, just to show where where other light is coming from. Okay. Not gonna lie, having a bigger screen definitely helps, because with a bigger screen you see more, therefore you add more. Let me make sure these lips is popping. Good. That's another hard part about when you're illustrating, become an artist. You don't know exactly, you want to put something somewhere, but you don't know exactly where you want to put it. Ah, yes, the eyes. Adding the white. What? Look at them eyes, boy. Look at them eyes. Ooh. See, y'all done did it. Y'all done did this. Y'all made me do this. That little few white drops in the back of the hair. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm not doing anything at all. Just a few drops and that was stopped. There we go. Back to it. Very good. Ugh, I hate it when it does that. I hate it when it just stops. Whistle, what wind is whistling? Okay. Now, would you have brown tone, brown skin, dark brown? You have to make sure the highlights kind of like go with or match with the skin tone. So I went the red You can go with brown. You can go with red, pink. You know, you can and change the opacity on that. But you have to make sure it blends. You don't want to overdo it at all because the picture start looking a little weird. And of course, you know me, I love powers and energy and stuff like that. So I decided to make her eyes more. I don't know. There's something about these eyes. I just had to do some stuff into it, and I'm using the proportion tool and I'm playing around with it. But I don't like how everything's just too even. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can just turn this off and just see if I can just draw up my damn self. So I feel like both eyes should not be, God, those eyes are beautiful. I feel like both eyes should not be symmetrical when you're drawing things coming out of it, like, well, silver beams, but this part I want to show like energy flying or flowing from her eyes. Now I don't want to be too perfect, you know. See right here, I feel like I'm just doing too much. Put a little glow on the outside. Okay, I like that. That's cool. But I feel like these, I don't know, I feel like it's too connected. Okay. I want the flow to be a little choppy. I'm gonna change the color of that. I don't want the powers to be too much of the same color, so I have different stuff flying out. Just for more effect, I'm gonna add a little more white inside of the lines that's going around. Looking good. I like it. I'm liking it. See, my main thing, I really wanted these eyes to pop. I want the eyes. I want her eyes to steal the show. I feel like I'm doing it right now. And what I'm doing around her jawline right now, I'm using the color dodge tool. Shout out to Ross Draw, using the color dodge tool, and the color dodge basically, whatever color you're using, it will change it up as it goes over another color. So each color might be something different. And I'm using the blue, so it's making everything white. The darker the color, I think the darker color, the more different it looks. Like if you're using a blue going over a black, it looks really, really dope. Let me add that to the earrings too. And I couldn't figure out like a symbol or a sign to put on her forehead, so I just started drawing random things. I was trying to draw a lotus. I think I drew a marijuana symbol one time. I don't know if I put it on there. I almost drew a Adidas symbol, but I was like, I gotta figure something out, like what to put on there. This was kind of cool, but I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, you know what? Bow. I feel like this is cool. Opening up your third eye. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I thought it was pretty dope. I'm gonna do here because energy and power flying everywhere. You know, I gotta add some wind. So when you're doing wind, just like draw some streaks of white going back and forth and back and forth. And then you can take your eraser tool and just, you know, clean it up or do whatever. This is how it looks up color dodge. I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't think, I feel like there's already a lot going on in front. So what I decided to do is maybe see if I can bring it to the back. So I turned that off, clean it up, change the opacity. I feel like the opacity was too strong, because you want to be able to see through it. I brought it to the back with the light. I was just trying stuff out right now. I'm then going with the soft light right here, and add that glow to the back. And that's it. And that's what I got right there. I love it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all a lot. It's your boy Marz, and you're watching Marz Nation. And as always, live free, draw easy. It's your boy Marz, over and out. Peace.